What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State here with a haul video for the week of Wednesdays, the Wednesday pile. Just wanted to show off what I picked up. Pretty much not everything, but the best of everything, which I think is important in my opinion. Whatever you pick up is your opinion. Is your pile. You do what you want to do. First of all, I just wanted to say, May the Fourth be with you all. May the Fourth be with you all. You can see with my Empire Strikes Back Cup, which I still think is the best of the series, even with The Force Awakens that came out. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Gotta love that thing. So, and of course, I got the Blu-rays, the first trilogy, and of course, the original trilogy, the No trilogy. So, you know, um, it is what it is, man. I mean, I hear Disney's supposed to come out with another Blu-ray edition of the original versions. So I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully, but until then, I'll deal with that, what I have. So it's cool. It's cool. So anyway, let's get on with it. So, what I picked up from the comic store on Wednesday. What I picked up? I picked up The Punisher. Because you know why? How can you go wrong with Frank Castle and The Punisher? New series out, with Steve Dillon drawing it. No Garth Ennis, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's got a... see, as far as the writing goes, I haven't read it yet, but as far as the writing, written by Becky Cloonan. I couldn't believe that, yeah, because I picked up a couple of alternates, and I actually found this one was a rare alternate, so I figured I picked that one up at the last minute. But here's another alternate, which is a Horseman of Apocalypse one. Kind of think they're taking it a little too far with those Horsemen of Apocalypse stuff. I mean, what does Frank Castle have to do with Apocalypse? Let's be honest. And of course, you got the original cover, which is still a creepy looking cover. And you know what? I miss, I miss Garth Ennis writing it, but I get used to Becky Cloonan giving it a shot. I like to see her take on Frank Castle. So can't wait at all for that. So, and of course, I bought most of these comics I bought from Cape and Cal Comics over in downtown Oakland, Northern California, and I also picked this up. It's the Previews magazine is a special issue having to do with the Negan. It's sort of like a Negan origin story. So, also Cape and Cal Comics, the owner of Cape and Cal Comics, actually featured in this Image Previews magazine. So, I would pick this up and give it a shot and give it a good read. And if you guys follow Cape and Cal Comics, Cape and Cal, sort of like Batman's Cal, give them a like on Instagram, and let them know you saw this video. That'd be kind of cool. So, and also pick this one up. You might, you never know where this might go. Also, some of these issues I picked up on based on just gut reaction. So, like, what? I picked up this 4001 AD, and what? It's by Valiant Comics, and I don't have anything really against Valiant, to be honest with you. And I don't mind them fighting their way back out into the main front, because Valiant is, in my opinion, is probably just as important as Image, and that's probably a bold statement, being that Image has got like probably better artists, but still their stories are really good. I don't know anything about what 4001 AD is about, but it has some pretty cool looking alternate covers, to it. So I picked them up both. David Mack doing the covers, and I'm not sure if he's doing the inside, but like I said, I picked this up just straight off of gut reaction. It just grabbed me because that's what covers are made for. They're made to not to grab you, and the writing is there to keep you. That's just my opinion, but give it a shot. You never know. Like I said, Valiant stuff is actually good stuff. It's not terrible. I mean, go back to Harbinger and going back to Rye and Bloodshot, Exo Manowar, Shadow Man. It's good stuff. So I mean, it's not. It's basically it's all about the writing sometimes. Not always about the art. All right. So I picked this one up based on Lords of the Long Box's Lord of the Long Box recommendation, and I'm gonna give it a shot. It's by Brian Azzarello, and Simon Bisley is all over it, and it's called Alpha King, and it's by Image Comics. It's the number one issue. That's another thing that drew me to it. It was number one. So, yeah, Tim Tebow from Lords of the Long Box actually has some pretty good recommendations for books when he picks them up. So if you haven't followed him or subscribed to him, I would give him a follow, or subscribe, a sub, and a like too. Whenever you see his videos, he's got some pretty cool videos. So I'm gonna give this one a read. And also, I am looking at Empress by Mark Millar. They're talking about this being a movie. There's already movie rights talks about it already. So by Mark Millar and Stuart Immelman, and I read the first issue. It's very good. So I mean, like, Mark Millar really doesn't swing and miss very often. So if you can find the first issue, if you haven't read it yet, give it a shot. I mean, this second issue, I'm gonna give it a shot tonight and see what I think. But so far so good. Yeah, and another issue I'm reading, and this one's kind of falling off a little bit, but I still believe in it. The Wicket and Divine, when it first came on the scene, was actually a really good series to begin with, and then somewhere in the middle, it kind of tapered off a little bit. So, but I still believe in the title, and I was, I figure I'd just pick it up and keep going with it. I mean, I'm not reading it every month, but I'm gonna catch up to it. But I mean, there's still room for this to improve. So, it's on the 19th issue. I mean, you could probably pick up the trades and try it out if you haven't read it before. So, give it a shot. All right. Okay, so I got a few more here I want to throw at you guys, which I think are important for the week, and then we're going to call it. So another one which I think is important, Daredevil and Punisher. I know they're probably making money off of the TV show, but still, you can't not pick up the Daredevil Punisher because Daredevil and Punisher is always going to be some good entertaining read. So I haven't read it yet. Obviously, it's Wednesday. I just picked it up, so I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, how can you walk by there and say, I don't feel like the Daredevil and Punisher today? Daredevil and Punisher, when those two go against each other, even before the show, they were magic. So once I saw this on the newsstand, I had to pick it up. Yeah, I am gonna jump on this bandwagon too. I keep thinking it's getting tired at some point with the whole pulls, Deadpool, pull, Gwenpool, poo, whatever. But I figure I give it a shot. I mean, it's Gwenpool, number 0, and it's got Howard the Duck in it. So I mean, they're trying to draw people into reading these things. But who knows how long the whole? I mean, I'm sure the Deadpool things are gonna go on for as long as we all live, for all I know. But it's just kind of getting a little too thick. Like if you look at Marvel, I love Marvel, but they're overdoing the whole Marvel Avengers stuff and the Deadpool stuff, and now you got the Gwenpool stuff, and it's like, wasn't Gwen Stacy supposed to be dead? That's all I keep running. That's all that keeps going in my head. Is like, this character is supposed to be dead, but that's just me. But I'm gonna give it a read, and maybe if I like it, I'll probably pick up more. Based on gut reaction. That's another gut reaction move I made. So, what else we got here in this nice little pile? Actually, there's so much I could show you. I would bore you guys to tears with all the stuff in my comic pile. Now, also, pick this up. De-Evolution by Rick Remender, covers by Jay Lee, who drew Hellshock and other Marvel titles such as Namor and such. And that was a long time ago, But I mean, it's actually a pretty fun read. I mean, especially when you have covers by Jay Lee and writing by Rick Remender. It's I don't pick up too many Dynamite titles. I pick up like American Monster, which is really good. But yeah, De-Evolution is actually a pretty fun read. I mean, it's not fun like everybody's happy and go lucky, but it's like it's entertaining. But if you can find the early issues, give it a shot. Okay. I also picked up this one. Picked up Renato Jones, The 1%. number one. Now, I have no clue what this is about. I mean, it's a, it's another gut reaction call, so, but the only thing that drew me to it was that number one. So, if it ends up turning out popular, maybe I'll just hold on to it. And next thing you know, who knows? It might actually turn around and become something, valuable. But I'll read it anyway. I mean, and plus, I actually like hear Andrew's stuff, especially when he was doing work on the Hulk, like back with Bruce Jones. But that was like a long time ago. But I mean, it's still good stuff. It was still entertaining stuff. So I figured this might be just as entertaining. So anyway, I don't want to leave you guys up way too long looking at my pile. I mean, I got other stuff such as like Claws and Walking Dead and The Flash, like for example, this John Romita Jr. Flash, I had to pick it up, and especially after Tuesday's last episode of The Flash. Oh my God, if you guys don't watch The Flash, what is wrong with you guys? Seriously, you need to watch that, even if you don't have to catch up or not, you have to watch it. But anyway, that's pretty much the best of my Wednesday pile. And, if you guys like the video, give me a like. It's on the bottom right corner. And, comment. Tell me what you guys picked up. And if you haven't subscribed, please, by all means, subscribe. Give me a shot. And once again, may the 4th be with you guys. All right, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you later, and you guys take care.